Zandra Kaszas is a pioneering promoter of heavy music in Saskatchewan and has spent decades championing live music in the province. Zandra was born and raised in Regina. More specifically, she notes that she grew up on the turf at Taylor Field. Her father Elmer was the groundskeeper for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Elmer fled to Canada at the end of 1956 to escape the Hungarian Revolution. It was here that he met her mother, a prairie girl named Kay. They say the first thing he did when he arrived was to get involved with the Hungarian Club. In fact, the only music that Zandra knew growing up was traditional Hungarian folk music. While Elmer would go on to spend every free moment for more than 6 decades supporting and tending to his beloved Hungarian club community, Zandra would eventually discover a love for blaring electric guitars. By the time she was 16, she was already a fixture at concerts around the Queen City, which meant sneaking into bars and playing it cool. While still in her teens, she had her first foray into the music industry when she started working with the Juno-nominated band Age of Electric. She initially ran their fan club, but the role evolved to include a myriad of other tasks, including advancing tours and liaising with their record label. Nova Herman, a local television producer, would always see Zandra at shows and repeatedly encouraged her to audition as a host for the music program Eclipse. Eventually, Nova just showed up at Zandra's place of work, sat down, and refused to leave until she agreed to the gig. Before long, she was known as
Sandy at Eclipse. Sandy at Eclipse. The words I can hear them.
One morning, the camera operator and editor was no longer available, and that very day she had taught herself how to shoot and edit interviews. Zandra would go on to produce Eclipse for 10 years, lining up, shooting, and editing 3 to 5 interviews a week for a full decade with no hiatuses. The program featured the biggest names in music, from Metallica to Michael Bublé. A huge part of its charm, though, was that she used it as a platform to elevate local artists, running interviews with emerging talent, alongside the likes of Slayer, Slipknot, My Chemical Romance, and the Goo Goo Dolls. Despite sitting down with many of the heaviest bands in the business, she says the most nervous she ever was for an interview was with Glenn Campbell. The guy's a legend, she explains, although she admits Dave Mustaine was a close second. During her tenure at Eclipse, Zandra launched the enigmatically named Zandra Productions, a concert promotion company that would become an anchor for a thriving metal scene in Regina and beyond. And she came out swinging. One of the first big shows she did was for the iconic Finnish band Behemoth. It's possible that it was her sheer tenacity that convinced a long list of legendary bands like Mayhem, Sepultura, Nevermore, Creator, Death, Napalm Death, Death Angel, and Obituary to make a stop in the small prairie city, but it was care and consideration that kept them coming back again and again. So many touring bands praised the smallest room with the biggest heart. Much like Eclipse, she also used Zandra Productions as a platform to elevate the profile of local artists. Before long, her focus expanded to other genres as well, ensuring artists like Tokyo Police Club, SNFU, Glorious Sons, Fucked Up, and Classified stopped in Regina. In a beautiful full-circle moment, she was there to promote the show when Age of Electric reunited for the 20th anniversary of their seminal release, Make a Pest a Pet. We could have collected hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonials from artists about how much they respect Zandra and love working with her. But we felt these photographs of musicians smiling with her late puppy Bogar capture the sentiment better than words ever could. Such a good boy. It's also worth noting that virtually every show Zandra has presented has been all ages, ensuring that the next generations of 16-year-olds won't have to sneak into bars to see their favorite bands the way Zandra did. In fact, as Eclipse was winding down, Zandra began managing The Exchange, a non-profit space that is one of the longest-running all-ages venues in the country. Always thinking of the local scene, she developed and manages rehearsal spaces throughout the building. It's now home to 10 bands. Sadly, Zandra lost her loving father in January of 2023, and although he is greatly missed, we know that he is somewhere smiling down, infinitely proud that she spends every spare moment supporting and tending to her beloved music community just in the same way that he did at the Hungarian Club.
Hi Zandra, I just want to congratulate you and say how much I love you and appreciate you. I wish I could be there with you tonight to give you a big hug and kiss. And no one deserves this more than you. And I appreciate you and thank you so much for being there for me all these years, decades and decades in my career, and all of us, so many others. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see you and hug you and kiss you in person. And again, thank you for everything you've done for me and for so many of us artists. Have a wonderful night. Congratulations, and see you soon.
Hey Sandy, this is your best friend Roki, and I just want to congratulate you on your Heritage Music Award. You have dedicated your life to bring music to the masses through either Eclipse or your work at the Sask Cultural Exchange Society. So there's not a show that happens there that doesn't have your input, and yeah, you deserve it. Love you.
Congratulations to Sandy for the Heritage Awards, for her dedication for the metal scene throughout the years. We love her, we always play here, and she always did a great job for us.
Hello everyone, hey, this is Tim Roth from the Canadian heavy metal band Into Eternity. It's my great honor today to recognize a very wonderful, beautiful woman, Zandra, and all of her hard work that she has done promoting the music scene here in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Really for all of Saskatchewan. She's been booking bands for decades and decades now here, tirelessly working. It is not an easy job to be a promoter and managing the business and staff and dealing with bands and booking agents and all the drama that goes with it. I know musicians were crazy, so it can't be easy. But she deserves all the recognition in the world. She's helped the local scene here incredibly, letting local bands open up for these huge touring acts and just creating the scene in general. Without her, we would be in incredible amount of trouble. So she deserves this award 100%. Congratulations to Zandra. Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you so much for everything you've done for my band and for every band around here. You deserve all the best in the world. Congratulations. Thanks to Breakout West for recognizing Zandra. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Todd Dammit Kearns from Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, Took, and most importantly in this context, The Age of Electric. And I'm here to wish my dear friend Zandra congratulations for winning the Heritage Award via the Western Canadian Music Alliance and Breakout West. I couldn't be more proud. For those of you that don't know, Zandra came up in the business basically with me. Starting out with The Age of Electric, she was right there with me, helping the band, and I couldn't be more proud of her for winning this. I love you. Congratulations. Yay, Zandra.
Please join us in welcoming the 2024 Western Canadian Music Awards recipient of the Heritage Award, Zandra Kaszas.